Hey, it's your boy Rocky Santana, Rocky Gambino, but y'all know me as Rocky Chicago Arthur. How y'all doing? Hey, we're gonna have a great day today. This is week 98, everybody. Hey, celebrate. Okay, look, anyways, let's get to the nitty-gritty. I got my whole crew with me, my bad and bougie crew. Who we got in the house today?
You already know who it be. It's your girl, Yuri G.
Hey, I'm finna skirt to the left. Who we got?
Of course, you already know it's your boy Troy Weeks Music. Up in the NY hat with the Fashion Nova shirt. What's goody?
Yeah, I'm finna skirt to the right. Who we got?
Already know it's your boy Durrty Hanna in the building.
Hey.
You know, boo.
All right. So, we got some, real good topics today. So, Rob, who's taking it away?
Aaron's going to read it for you.
My bad. So, hey, where's everybody from?
Starting with you, sir.
Oh, well, look, my name is Rocky Chicago Arthur. It's already in my name. Rocky Chicago Arthur. Holla. Now, who else we got?
Where you from, Yuri?
I mean, I'm from North Carolina, but I reside in Atlanta, Georgia.
Where the money reside? Where the money reside?
Just like that, right? And it's your boy Troy Weeks Music up in Harlem all day. And I'm actually in Harlem today, y'all. As you always know, I'm somewhere else in Tom Pink, but I'm in Harlem today.
And it's your boy Durrty Hanna. I'm originally from the BX, South Bronx, affiliated with Harlem now. And, you can check me out. Make sure y'all check out my music too, Gemini. Out on all streaming platforms right now.
Okay, music, come on. So, all right, Troy, take it away.
That's right. It's actually Aaron. Aaron's going to take it away. He's going to read it, our first topic of the day, and then he's going to go right to me to moderate. So, y'all, let's get ready to go.
Yeah.
All right, now.
So I'm going to read it. Okay. So, and another one.
No, Aaron.
Nope.
Aaron's going to read it.
I've got you, Yuri. I've got it. All right. So this topic comes from Gay Magazine, and Gay Magazine posted saying that DJ Mr. C discusses his love for transgender women and says he's, quote, trisexual, T-R-I, sexual, tri, implying three, okay? Now, the article is, or what we're calling this subject, and another one, okay?
And another one.
You can't judge an article by its title, just like you can't judge a book by its cover. Now, initially, Aaron Mack, me, thought that Mr. C was openly expressing a sort of pansexual attraction to everyone under his definition of trisexuality, T-R-I sexuality. But when you actually watch the video, he spoke of trisexuality, T-R-Y, similar to Tevin Campbell in the early 2000s, as in, I'll try anything at least once. But my question is, how might we actualize trisexuality, I'll give it a try, as progress for our LGBT community? LGBTT, maybe? Troy, this is you.
Yes. So, I feel like we could actualize it if, I think it probably will be at some point, clearly. If it's on its main topics on major news, at some point, enough people going to be trisexual and they're going to, come out the closet and figure it out. I just feel like it's a great way for those on the down low or still trying to figure it out to really maybe come to some other terms. Maybe you're not, pansexual or bisexual, but maybe you're just trisexual and try some things with some people. And maybe it'll make things more normalized in today's society when it comes to the LGBTQ community and people being more accepting if they can find themselves fitting in somewhere. I think that's okay, I fit in here, I see myself, okay, cool. So I feel like people will be more open if they see themselves fitting in somewhere. And so for those who are on the down low, no matter what race, or confused. Maybe you are, if you didn't fit into the LGBTQ before, maybe you can be the other T in the system. So yeah, that's my 2 cents. I'm gonna go to Rocky on this one. Rocky, talk to me. How do you think we can
I'm thinking.
actualize
I was thinking
trisexuality?
long and hard on it.
Long and hard. Long and hard. That's what he said.
I'm thinking long and hard on it. Like trisexuality, I mean, I'm thinking because I'm thinking about the times I have encountered people who were, whether it was a friend or, momentarily person that was hanging around. Like, for example, so-called straight people. Well, I say so-called straight, my bad. But, when mugs be like, I'm straight and da 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 da, and then you like allow them to like kick it with you. I mean, however you kick it, and mugs want to get comfortable or ask you questions, or they get a little feely touchy, but then they
trisexual. There you go. There's him.
Is that what it is? Is that
That's
what it is?
Seems like.
Okay.
I'm not this, I'm not that, but I'm a little bit comfortable, and maybe I'll let you touch on me a little bit, or maybe I want to touch on you. You're trying it.
So,
you're trisexual.
With that being said, so that's exactly what it is, right? So that's what I was thinking long and hard, because I was just like, okay, I'm trying to put this puzzle together. I'm like, maybe that's exactly what it is. Because for the longest, I was trying to figure out why. And then people be like, oh, well, I'm dealing with trade, and it's not what I'm like, huh?
I never got now some of the gays can get what they want. To say, hey, you're not gay, you're just trisexual. It's okay to be with a man, you're trisexual. You're trying it.
Well,
so maybe that'll be the new gag, okay? Maybe that's
so look,
the new gag.
So then the hell, I mean, put it in. I mean, they have all these other different letters. Why not? Damn it. We are people already calling us the alphabets. We might as well be the fucking alphabet. So, I mean, there's different letters, more letters. Shit. I mean, might as well. Hell, everybody want a piece. Everybody want a piece. It's a damn trend now. Everybody want a piece.
That's because all of us have a little LGBTQ inside of us, so that's why. That's it. Period. Everybody got a little something.
I mean, back then it wasn't cool and all this other stuff. Now you got people that even the people that dip in it and then turn around and turn their whole life around. I don't know. It's trisexuality. Make it a thing, man. Just make it a thing. So
add it to the list. Got it. Rocky says add it to the list. Perfect. Got it, Rocky. Hopefully they're hearing our requests out here. And that's not a word. Our request. Excuse me. Somebody gonna try to come for my life. So Yuri G, talk to me. How can we actualize trisexuality in the Progress Squad community? Talk to me.
I think trisexual is really just curiosity. That's for people who actually live by those actual definitions. But Mr. C is a well-known individual in New York. And anybody who stays in Brooklyn, if you work the block, you know what Mr. C gives. So, like, it is no shade. I think I talked about this on the show before. Like, I went through a time where I was damn near homeless and was struggling. And I was on the block in Brooklyn. Jay trained the gates. That's the best thing I'm gonna just say. He always up around there. He circled for a particular type of girl. And it's usually a rougher looking girl because he wants to get beasted. You know, you see something soft and pretty, you don't think she's gonna slam you. So you want somebody who's gonna, and that you've been caught numerous times. So you're not trying it, you're living it, but you're keeping it secret. So if anything, you're like DL, you're bisexual, if you do, but I think he's saying trisexual because he's very much mainstream, and him owning gay or saying that he's been with a trans woman, he feels like that's going to hurt him in his work field or whatever. Because every time he's been caught, almost every time, he's pretty much, oh, I didn't know that was a guy. And like trans women.
Not after this gay magazine thing they put out. Clearly, he's in 2021. You know what I like. You know how I do it.
Exactly.
You know what I like. I like transsexuals to suck my dick. That's what he said. That's what he said. He liked it. He was very proud. He wore the flag. He was in the Boy Scouts with it and got all the medals. That's what he said. He was very proud. So clearly, he's ready to get on the LGBTQ to TTQ because clearly he's ready for the world to know. He's gonna have to get the t-shirts and everything. You better go jump on it right now.
I mean,
If you jump on it,
you
you're
might
gonna
as
get capitalized with the coin.
he might as well be open about it. He's been caught too many times. There's too many conversations. Like there was another radio host. Like the only reason why I got out of being homeless is because another radio host got me an apartment out in the Bronx or whatever, and he paid for it. His wife knew about me as well. So the thing is like everybody is hiding that's in the industry or whatever something. They're hiding something. Nobody's a goody goody. So like he just needs to get comfortable with it, with the public, because everybody in the industry knows about each other. There is no secrets in the industry. Everybody know about each other.
Pretty much.
But the thing is like the public isn't aware of how common this is and how it's a free space in the celebrity world. It's a very free space. Like it's all kinds of stuff that be done. Like how is all these people involved with helping R. Kelly host these girls up in houses? Because it's a very common thing in that field or whatever. So like he's not so much nervous about coming out. It's how he'll be perceived and handled going forward with the public. And that's just what it is. So I don't think it's a trisexual thing, and I don't think it's something that needs to be added because he already got a word for it, curious. But he's beyond curious. So let's just leave it alone.
Thank you for the TEA up in this building, Yuri. Thank you for the T for the Yuri team that you just dropped on us. We'll take it. Fill the cup up. Last one, at least on this topic, Sir Durrty, tell me, how can we actualize trisexuality and progress of our community?
Well, I'll say this, like, dealing with Mr. C, just like what Yuri saying, she hit it right on the nose. It's more like on some curiosity type shit, you know what I'm saying? Everybody wanna, like you said, we all have a little sugar in our tank, you know what I'm saying? Especially growing up, we all have tried something. So we are all trisexuals pretty much, you know what I'm saying? Even though, and just like Rocky said, you have those who been in their life and then they change their life over, but then you also have some who also comes back to the life. It's like they missing something, so they want to try it all over again. But as far as like, within our community, it's, of course we're gonna embrace it, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you're not really speaking your truth, you know what I'm saying? Like, be who you are, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta say I'm trying this and trying that.
Come on, daughter.
You ain't gotta say I'm trying this and trying that. You know what I'm saying? Just be who you are. This is what you love to do. Then I am a LGBT. I'm part of the LGBT community. I ain't gotta say I'm trisexual. I'm a gay man. It is what it is. I just deal
especially with the platform that he has. He could definitely make change. You're right about that. Oh yes, we are smoking hot today. The teacup is full. Y'all better be in the room, okay? So we're gonna move things right along to our second topic for our hot piping tea today, and it's gonna read the topic, and Yuri's gonna be our commentator for topic number 2.
All right. So this topic is discussing the fact that George Floyd got a $27 million settlement for his death. Okay. And I've titled this discussion topic, More Millions for Murder. And this is coming from Roland Martin Unfiltered. Now, Aaron Mack, me, kind of intensely dislikes, I was going to say hate, but intensely dislikes hearing about these murder settlements without accompanying it with structural change. It just feels like a price has been established for this human's life. $12 million for Breonna Taylor, $27 million for George Floyd. I could say more, but and the wealthiest of the wealthy, to the wealthiest of the wealthy, paper money holds no value to them anyway. And that's why my great, 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 great ancestor Mansa Musa, ruler of Mali in
Damn.
Africa, is still the wealthiest human being who ever lived to this day. And you can look that up, okay? To this day.
Wait till
Because
tomorrow then. I'm waiting.
his,
I'm working on
his wealth wasn't gold and other precious metals. So, my question for everyone, do these financial settlements provide you with any satisfaction to a what has been classified as a wrongful death? What is a wrongful death? And can these large numbers ever represent any justice? Do they have to raise the numbers even more? We're awarding $100 million, you know? And what good can you see in such settlements? Yuri, take it away. You're moderator.
Whew. I don't see where this money really matters if you put it in the wrong hands. What is the name of those young men who got accused of attacking that white woman in the park in New York?
The Park Boys.
Okay. Now, if these people who are involved in these situations take their settlement to build something that's going to work against the system that's failed them, then that would work. But putting it into the hands of people with a lot of debt and who's not used to money and that have people around them that's going to use them and deplete the money, and there's going to be no results or nothing done that's going to, enhance their life, I think it's worthless. And I think because they know that it's going to give back into the economy anyway, it's like, and I think it's probably even a write-off for it, like a tax write-off. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a tax write-off. So yeah, I don't see the worth in it unless it's given to someone who can represent the family properly and make a change, for the family and for the community. So I don't think any amount ever equals up to life, but because they can't bring back a life or nothing, I think it is a starting point for compensation, but I don't think it's a true compensation if the people don't know how to utilize the money for the benefit of the family and the community. So that's where I'm at with it. But Rocky, what do you think?
If somebody killed my family, I ain't gonna tell y'all what I think, because then y'all gonna think I'm crazy. But no, the money does not replace a life, people. I take that like it's just like buying a slave or something. I don't know. I guess I connect it. It's in a weird way. Whereas it's like,
no, I got you. Like that analogy.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
How does that help me with the pain that you cause? What if they have children? Now I got to raise my children by myself. Do you see what I'm saying? Because you didn't shot my dad. Now you think 30 plus million, no, fuck that. It's not going to solve the problem. All it does is put a sock in your mouth and say, here's enough to shut your ass up, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. So why do you feel like money is more valuable? You should have valued the person's life before you even decided you wanted to kill them because of their skin color or whatever. It's just, it gets old. It really gets old. And if you that damn biased as an officer or whatever, you don't need the job. You don't need that job. They needed to fund their asses. Now they got some good police officers, but they need to fund their asses. The racist ones, the prejudiced ones, the ones that come into like a situation where already, like pre-thoughts. I'm not sure if I'm using the word right, but look, the pre-thoughts of, oh, well, you know what? He's wearing a hoodie, or they talking loudly. They must be up to no good. I've been in that situation. and it gets old. Anyways.
No, but that's a good. I like what you said though. Definitely.
Yeah. Dropping some
I
gems.
went to a
some
school
gems.
called Carbondale, and I remember my first time walking down the street with somebody black. And the officer was just like, what are you two doing in this area? You know, I'm sitting here just doing my thing. Like, do I look like I would hurt a fly? I ain't never caused like a known crime, y'all. A known crime. But I'm just saying, I don't know what it is to feel like. And because I guess my father instilled that in me where I've never been to jail. Could I have? But I know I would never have. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know, man. I'm done. I'm getting too heated.
Too hot in the kitchen.
You know, I'm talking with that real quick. It's crazy how, you know, they want to pay people millions, you know, just for the deaths. You know what I'm saying? Well, why do we have to be paid millions for a death? Why we can't be paid millions in reparation while we still alive? Like that I don't be understanding that. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all wait till someone gets killed, a police officer kills someone in order to give a black family millions of dollars in reparations. Like, that shit is crazy. Like, enough of us died already as slaves, you know. Give us reparation now. You know what I'm saying? Give us our 40 acres in the mill without us dying for it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I agree with what all of you are saying, and because I like the reparations and millions while we're alive. Hey, come on, somebody listen to what we're saying here and put that in effect. Come on, it ain't got to be about death when we get the money. We done lost enough lives, just like Durrty Hanna said. So I agree with you on that. Like I said, I agree with you all in regards to it being not enough. It's not about the money. It's like the lives. No amount of money could pay for a life that's being lost. So I feel like instead of giving that money, change the laws so that it stop happening, because that's what's going to stop it from continuing on. Take that money that you're getting from wherever you're getting it from, creating it from the ground, and change the laws that are causing people like us to be killed, and making it more intense on the people who are making these ill-mannered decisions, with people of power who's supposed to protect us. Okay, start making the pressure more on the heat on them, because at the end of the day, that's where the problem is. Every time somebody dies, you want to turn around and give money. You want to turn around and give money, but yet the laws ain't changing. Change the laws. Change the laws on that ass.
What they should do too, as far as like policing, the police departments, they should help. They should have they should come in after they come, like, you know, finish the police academy. They should come into that precinct wherever they working in with you are liable if you kill someone. You are liable to help pay this settlement to whatever family that you have just angered. You know what I'm saying? They should be liable for shit like that now.
So you'll start thinking about it before you go out and start killing people. Man, I'm gonna have to take up some of this $5 million. Maybe I should think about this before I go kill somebody's son for no reason. Exactly. I agree.
It'd be less shooting than killing.
No, right. I agree. See, we're talking like this stuff here on the Homo Social. Any last minute stuff on this Yuri before we pass it along and keep it moving?
So, yeah, I think those was all some great things. But I want to finish it off by saying, if they can come up with all this money to pay out settlements, they could take all this money to make all those after school programs that we're asking about. All the stuff they talk about, there's no budget. It seems like there's a budget somewhere.
How about it?
So, yeah, but I guess if everybody's thoughts on that, and I guess we're gonna go ahead and I think it's Rocky. I'm gonna let Rocky take it away.
Yeah, Rocky's gonna take it right after this. Yeah, we're gonna get right into our main topic. But thank you guys for tuning in live. Please make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. This is week 98 of the Homos Talk Show. Thank you guys for listening to us all over the world each and every week. We appreciate you guys. So, you want to know more? You got to go to our YouTube and look at the rest of our the rest of the podcast talk show on YouTube. So go check us out. Go subscribe right now. Make sure you share it with somebody, because you never know what can happen. Thank you guys so much. So yeah, Aaron, take it away.
Speaking of YouTube, you guys will have to subscribe to us on YouTube to actually see the discussion, but we'll give you all a little taste, a little select
A little
tea,
sprinkle,
right?
a little salt,
sip
okay.
of the tea.
A little salt, babe.
Later on the Homos Talk Show, we have the Homos Mutual Pleasure Session. Now, Aaron Mack, that's me, almost set up to meet a neighborhood dude for a mutual pleasure session. But the gag is that the dude lives in his same apartment community, but in the connected building across the street. So while Aaron Mack did appreciate the convenience of potentially having a regular physical engagement with an attractive fellow who is so close, he worried, what if the connection went south? You know, the dude who was so attractive might turn into a monster with easy access to the apartment. Okay. Now, what are your thoughts on friends with benefits, FWBs, in close proximity to your home and why? Also, what about significant others in close proximity to your home? Ideally, wouldn't you be moving in together in a few years or less anyway? And again, you have to get on YouTube for the rest of this talk.